they're looking a little unhappy because I've given them some smoke. And there's a bit of orientation flight things happening as well. Okay, we'll let that run for a bit. Now I will endeavour to set up my little camera stand. Probably in the worst place I can put it, but that's alright. See how we go here. Okay, hopefully this will work. Hopefully I don't get in the way too much, but I probably will, because I'm good at that. Hop in and see what these girls are up to. Well, there's a bad sign already. Looks like our interior lid's coming apart. Okay. Oh, there's a bit of honey in there. There's a little bit of rearranging around here. This is probably going to be heavy. Okay. happy, aren't you? Lovely bit of honey there. Doing well so far. There's a fair bit of drone brood on that one. I tend to get drone brood in my little ideals. So more honey, but here there's a little bit of drone brood. Don't know if you can see that, but there's one drone there. He's just sticking his head out. He's coming out. Won't be long and he'll be out of there. Here's another one. Drone brood. Nectar and honey. It's a shame I can't take that because it's got brood in it, but that's alright. So, got our honey, nectar, and we've got drone brood there. And on this side, we have our drone brood, but we also have worker brood. That's pretty cool. And of course there's more honey there on the end. So they're doing quite well. Good to see there's worker brood in here as well. Okay. girl, settle. Okay, I'd say this one had larvae in it and it's hatched. So they're about to repurpose it. And there's some worker brood here on the end. And on this side there's also worker brood here as well. Wow, they're busy queen and busy bees. Okay, I'll just pause this for a minute and I'll end up coming back. Hang tight for a bit. Okay, so I'll just put these couple of frames back in, I just extracted. So, as you can see, I've spun all the honey out. I'll put them in and the bees will refill it. Hello girls. Yes, I know. I'm in your beehive, aren't I? Not happy with me, but that happens. Okay, I'll move over here and I'll have a look in the flow hive and see what's going on. So, hopefully I'll get this in frame. I won't make too much of a mess of it. So this was one of the frames. I think it just had some wax on it last week. They've turned all that into comb, and they've already started filling it with nectar. There's a few drones there as well. They probably shouldn't really be in there. Just try something here, just because I can. Don't really want drones in the top because they can't get out. Redirect the drones and everything back into the bottom of the box. Now hopefully the drones will end up back in the box and not on the flow frames, which is where we don't want them. Seem to have a lot of drones in here as well. Ooh, now I'm covered in bees. That's always a bonus. Oh, nearly dropped it. I'm doing well. Some more lovely honeycomb. I'm just shaking all the bees off because I've got a lot of drones and I don't really want drones in the top. So we'll get all them off and then we'll be able to get back to what we were doing. Stinging me. Once again, nice fresh comb that they've made. perfect for. That's a wax frame, or was a wax frame. You can see the cells, so that'll be good for them. Alrighty, I'll be back in a minute with this one. Okay, now I'll put these frames back in. I extracted one frame because that's all I could do, and the other ones aren't ready, so we'll just put them all back in, and then I'll just have a quick look in this flow section and see what's going on. I don't know if we can extract anything because there was lava in there the other week, but now the queen's back down the bottom, we should be right, but we'll have a look and see what's going on. It looks like most of the brood's gone. Once again, there's a heap of drones. There's still a bit of drone brood, but as you can see there are drones actually coming out. So let most of them come out and get them into the bottom box, and we'll see how we go. Come on, girls, that'll do. These girls back inside so that we can set the box back on. Smoke chases them back into the hive. Blow hive back on top. Sorry, boys. Oh. Come on, flow frames, you've got to fit. You came out of there. There we go, that's better. Right. Now I can start putting it all back together again. Okay, I'll put all the frames over there, back up in here. So I'll have to go up a little bit so you can see. Yep, I know I'm sort of looking at the sky, but kind of have to be able to see the top of the hive. There we go. Okay, so I'll put the inner cover back on, and we'll put the lid on and get a shot of the front of the hive. One of the flow frames I can get a little bit of honey out of, so I might even do that. Anyway, we'll get to it, put these bees back together, and hopefully they'll calm down a little. They're a little bit upset, but you would be too if you put the roof off your house, so see how we go, eh? Just got to get these drones off this inner cover. They don't want drones back up in the top. Okay, level this out a little bit. Go over this way. Okay, so that was our little inspection. We'll just get this straightened up a little. Might help a little bit, not really, but anyway. So, yes, so there's plenty of brood. There's worker brood, and there's actually worker larvae in the ideal as well as drone brood. I got most of the drones from out of the top, so that'll be getting refilled with nectar and then turned into honey. I've extracted one normal frame and 2 ideal frames, so there'll only be a little bit of honey in that. It might be, oh, if I'm lucky, there's probably about 3 kilos. Maybe a little bit more. We'll see what happens once I extract it and put it into jars. I don't know if I'll really do anything out of the flow hive itself because there's still drone brood in there, which shouldn't be, but they're slowly coming out. But yeah, otherwise they look quite good, quite healthy. They're doing everything they should be doing. And yeah, it's a little warm. It's about 28 at the moment, and it's only, let's see, it's 11:15. It's about 28. It's supposed to be up to about 32 to 36 today, so we'll see how that goes. another hour or so, I reckon it'll be that hot. I probably wouldn't want to be out here, and I certainly wouldn't want them all open and exposed for too long in the heat. But yeah, they're doing quite well. And thanks for coming along, having a little inspection, seeing what's going on in the beehive. And yeah, we'll probably catch up with you next time, so just enjoy the bees for now, and I'll just leave this running for a bit. Alright, thanks again guys, thanks for watching, bye for now, enjoy the bees. Oh, and for those who are interested, I didn't do a varroa mite check today. I actually did that a week ago when I did the other check. I didn't find any. Also, that some of that brood that I actually had come apart between the frames on the last week. I think I've had a bit of video on that, where the drone brood was laid between the frames, between the Ideal and the brood box. I inspected that brood. There was no drone. There was no varroa mite larvae or varroa mites there. The sugar shake didn't show any. So currently, at the moment, we still don't have any here. We're at Kippering in Queensland, so that's always a good thing. Glad to not have that pest here for the moment, but we'll see what happens. That could change. You never know what's going to happen, so we just have to be vigilant, keep checking these things. But for now, it's all good. Anyway, we'll leave you with the bees. You can just watch. And yeah, bye for now. There's some beautiful honey running out of the back of my hive into that jar. Might just might have to pick that camera up and use it without the tripod for a moment. Yep, there we go. Okay, so honey coming out. You can see in through there. Honey is actually running out of the cells through the center here, running down through the tube. Through the tube, out through the tube, and then down here into my jar. Great thing with Flow Hive, you don't have to extract the whole lot, so I'm actually just going to take a little bit out of the back today, just to see what that's like. I don't even know if I'll fill the jar, but we'll get a little bit out, see how we go. It's flowing nicely. Temperature's actually gone up now. It's about 29.5 degrees, heading into the 30s. Honey's flowing quite well, and that's because of the temperature. Most people seem to think that when you're harvesting honey from a flow hive, oh, it can't be honey, or it's running too fast, or you've done something wrong. Well, it's to do with the temperature. See, regardless of the outside temperature, even in winter, the inside temperature is regulated by the bees. It's actually quite warm. And it's so warm, in fact, the honey flows. That's probably why they call it a honey flow, or in most cases a nectar flow, because nectar does flow much better and smoother than honey. It's also thinner. This will be lovely. Can't wait to try it. There's only a few drips in there, so it's slowing down. So I'm going to close this up in a sec, and yeah, awesome. Alright, thanks for coming along, guys, and we'll catch up with you next time. Maybe I'll put some pictures either at the end, or maybe I'll put them at the start. I don't know. We'll shake it up. Probably put them at the end. Alright. Bye for now. So we ended up with about 5.5 kilos. Got 1 kilo there. I got 1, 2, 3, 7.5 kilos. A little bit in that 750 jar, and then there's a little bit left there. So yeah, not a bad little harvest. Awesome. Alright, catch you next time. Bye for now.